We do begin this half hour with that bizarre mystery in North Carolina. A husband's been charged with murdering his wife after he reportedly called 911 saying he took cold medicine and then dreamt he killed his wife only to wake up and find her dead. ABC's Ariel Reshef is here with the story for us this morning. Good morning to you, Ariel.
Good morning, Dan and Paula. From the wedding photos, it looked like a blissful romance, but Raleigh police are now investigating the killing of a recent bride in her home. Her husband, now the suspect in her murder after that chilling 911 call.
Gather round, all you seekers of the night. Welcome to Patrick's Dark Corner.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I will be telling you about a couple, Lauren Hugelmeyer and Matthew Phelps. Lauren and Matthew grew up in Kentucky, and they went to the same school. But they didn't really hang out together, but they did know of each other. Lauren was known for her huge smile and for being really kind and caring. She loved helping kids and the less fortunate, and she would volunteer at her church a lot. She was a very devout Christian girl. Lauren was very close to her family, her dad, Dale, and her mother, Lori, as well as her sisters. She was especially close to one of her sisters named Beth. Eventually, Lauren and her family moved to North Carolina. Lauren finished high school and then she went to Appalachian State College, and she graduated with a degree in business administration. Matthew Phelps did not have as easy a time growing up. His mother gave birth to him when she was just 17, and she wasn't ready to raise a kid, and it seemed like she just didn't want Matt. Matt's father was not part of his life either, so his mom sent him to live with his grandparents. His grandparents were good to him and everything, but they were very busy farmers, so they couldn't really have time to care for him properly. His mom was still in his life, just not full-time. She married several times, but Matt didn't like any of his stepdads. He only got along with one, and they bonded over scary movies. Matthew had really low self-esteem, as well as depression and anxiety that he was not getting any kind of treatment for. In high school, he hung out with the goth kids, and he got into drugs, specifically cough medicine, also known as DXM.
Just about every one of us has some of it in our medicine cabinets. We're talking about cough medicine. The Drug Enforcement Agency has been concerned about teenagers taking large amounts of cough syrup to get high. Robo-tripping, they call it, and it's been a growing problem. In fact, today, an FDA panel considered whether cough medicine should be much harder to buy. Here's Dr. Richard Besser.
They're all over YouTube. Videos that show teens engaging in what's called robo-tripping, or dexing.
Am I the alien?
Millions of teens are known to be abusing DXM, dextromethorphan, the active ingredient in many over-the-counter cough medicines.
We've got a generation of young people who are choosing to abuse medicines, and that's the issue that we've got to go after.
For some teens, it's a cheap way to get high. In large doses, the drug can cause hallucinations or the sensation of being drunk. But there can be real consequences. DXM can be a gateway to other drugs, can cause changes in vision, difficulty breathing, a fast heartbeat, and in rare instances, death.
And from what I hear, it's not a very nice high. The hallucinations can be very scary and terrifying.
Whenever I took way too much, I got so dissociated that I was dissociated from my own body. So in other words, my own body seemed like an alien thing to me. I felt like I was kind of like a robot or like someone on the outside observing my body. So my first experience at DXM was very terrifying.
Eventually, Matthew was kicked out of high school for taking this drug. His grandparents were conservative Christians, so they decided to send him to a Christian academy, hoping that this would resolve some of his problems. And apparently it did help, because Matthew's grades started to improve and he was one of the best students at the school. He then went on to attend and graduate from Clear Creek Bible Baptist College. So years later, when Lauren and Matt were both 26, Matt found Lauren's Instagram and liked all of her pictures. He was really interested in reconnecting with Lauren, and he started DMing her, which turned into phone calls, and they really developed a relationship. Eventually, Matt moved out to North Carolina to be with Lauren. So Matt and Lauren got engaged in 2015, and Matt and Lauren got married in November of 2016 with a Star Wars themed wedding. All the groomsmen had lightsabers. Lauren was always a really hard worker. By the time she was married, Lauren had several jobs. She worked as an auditor for a Fortune 500 company. She also babysat and worked as a Sunday school teacher at her church. Her passion was selling candles for a company called Scentsy.
Everybody, my name is Lauren Phelps, and I'm a Scentsy independent consultant. Your friend Lori Hugelmar has decided to have a Facebook party because she wants to share with you the love that she has for Scentsy product. So it's super simple. You can be in your PJs, on the go, sitting on the couch watching TV to be a part of this event.
Unlike Lauren, Matt was actually really lazy. He would work a job for a few weeks and then he would quit or get fired. His real passion was to become a preacher one day. That's what he got his degree in. Matt was also not very good with the money that the couple did have. As I said, they were huge geeks, so Lauren started up a savings fund for them to go to Disney World. But Matt stole money from that fund to buy himself stupid stuff like gift cards and video games. He also took money straight from Lauren's purse. After they got married, Lauren had about $10,000 to her name, which is a decent amount of money for someone that age, especially who just got married. But by the time of her death, she had less than $1,000 to her name. So on August 31st of 2017, Lauren and Matt were both at home. Lauren was cooking dinner for them and talking to her sister, Beth, when the door rings and this girl, Valerie, is at the door. So Matt says, "Bye, honey. I've got to go help Valerie out with something." Lauren was really mad, but she kept waiting for Matt to come home and have the dinner that she made. But Matt eventually texted her, "Go ahead and have dinner without me. I'm having too much fun with her." Lauren told her sister that this was the final straw. Matt was ruining her life, and she was over it. Around 1 a.m., 911 received a call from Matt.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I think I killed my...
What do you mean by that? What happened?
I had a dream, and then I turn on the lights, and she's dead on the floor.
How?
I have blood all over me, and there's a bloody knife on the bed, and I think I did it. I can't believe this.
When did you wake up to find this?
I don't even know what time it is.
Are you with the patient now?
Yeah, I can see her.
Okay. All right. How old is the patient? How old is your?
She's 29. She's not breathing.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Do you think she is beyond any help?
I don't know. I'm too scared to get too close to her.
Okay, just stay on the phone with me, sir. I'm here with you.
I'm so scared.
Before you say, where's the knife right now?
The knife's on the bed. I'm not next to it, so I don't have a weapon on me or anything like that. I took more medicine than I should have.
What medicine did you take?
I took horse eating, cough and cold, because I know it can make you feel good, so a lot of times I can't sleep at night.
Can you see her from where you're at?
Yeah, it's so bad. There's so much blood.
Okay, you said officers there?
No.
I'm gonna let you go.
Once cops got there, they found Lauren in a fetal position. She had clumps of her own hair in her hand, and it looked really bad. She was stabbed 123 times. Cops had to go tell Lauren's family.
I said, "Did Matt kill her?" And they asked me, "Why would you ask that?" I said, "I don't know, I just know. And they told us that he had killed her and that he had stabbed her.
The police called him a monster, and we're talking about homicide detectives who see homicides every day.
She was laying on her stomach in the floor. He was sitting on her back, stabbing her. He tortured her. He tortured her.
Matt was totally clean. He didn't have any blood on him, which is kind of impossible when you stab someone 123 times. Cops actually drew his blood, and it showed that he had more than the normal level of cold medicine in him, but not enough to make him impaired. With all this, Matt was arrested It made the news, and the makers of Coricidin had to release a statement.
Bayer, the makers of Coricidin, extending their deepest sympathies to the family and telling ABC News patient safety is our top priority, and there is no evidence to suggest that Coricidin is associated with violent behavior.
Cops also found that Matt had been researching the effects of Coricidin and what it would do to someone, and he already had experience, so when it came time for trial, prosecutors had a lot to work with. It was pretty obvious that everything was premeditated. Prosecutors brought up the fact that Matt was obsessed with the movie American Psycho.
New court documents show police say Phelps was obsessed with the movie American Psycho, and that his private Instagram shows him dressed as the main character, a serial killer. And according to court documents, a friend told police that Phelps expressed interest in what it would be like to kill someone.
The prosecutors also showed Matt's secret Instagram account that was called Marty_Radical, and it was very dark, a lot of satanic, anti-Christian stuff, just not the kind of stuff you'd expect to see on the Instagram of someone who was going to be a pastor. Shortly before Lauren died, Matt posted a picture with the caption, "Everyone thinks I'm a serial killer. #found an angel to kill." Matthew Phelps took a plea deal.
That you're pleading guilty to one offense. That's the offense of first-degree murder. It is a felony. It carries the maximum penalty of death or life without the possibility of parole. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you personally plead guilty to the charge I just described?
Yes, sir.
And did you in fact murder your wife, Lauren Phelps, by stabbing her multiple times?
Yes, sir.
It says you're going to plead guilty to the offense I just described. You'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole in the custody of North Carolina Division of Adult Correction.
Matt did say he was sorry.
I took away Lauren's life.
But Lauren's family said they would never be able to forgive him.
Never be able to forgive him?
No, never. I'll take him to my grave, and I'll still hate him.
What would you tell Lauren right now?
I miss her, and I love her.
I'm sorry. I let you down. I should have seen it. All I can tell her, I'm sorry. I let you down. But I ain't gonna let the rest of them down. Not no more.
And the dad said last time he saw his daughter alive, she was nervous and she seemed a mess. He regrets to this day not asking her what was going on, and he hopes that in Lauren's memory, others that are in abusive relationships will come forward and those around them will ask questions. The mom says she never talked to her children about domestic abuse, and she wishes she would have.
The tragic case of Lauren and Matthew Phelps serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of domestic violence and the importance of mental health awareness. As we reflect on this heartbreaking story, let us honor Lauren's memory by speaking out against abuse, supporting victims, and advocating for a more compassionate and just society. Let us also be vigilant in monitoring our online activities and seeking help when needed. By working together, we can prevent future tragedies and create a safer world for all. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you very soon. Bye.
In the darkness, where secrets hide, there's a corner where the truth resides. Gather round, all you seekers of the night. Welcome to Patrick's Dark Corner, where things come to light. Patrick's Dark Corner, uncovering the mysteries, diving deep into the dark, revealing